In the pantheon of martial arts cinema, few debates spark as much passionate discussion as comparing two legendary fighters in their absolute prime, Michael Jai White and Jet Li. Both warriors represent the pinnacle of martial arts excellence, each bringing unique strengths, philosophies, and combat styles that have captivated audiences worldwide. This matchup between these two titans would be nothing short of spectacular, combining raw power with lightning-fast precision in a battle for martial arts supremacy. Michael Jai White, standing at an imposing 6'1" and weighing around 220 pounds during his prime, represents the perfect fusion of traditional martial arts discipline and modern athletic prowess. As the first African American to portray a major comic book superhero in a major motion picture, Spawn, White brought legitimacy to action cinema through his genuine martial arts credentials. Meanwhile, Jet Li, the compact dynamo at 5'6" and approximately 150 pounds in his prime, embodied the essence of traditional Chinese martial arts with his Wushu background and incredible speed. Michael Jai White's journey began early, training in multiple disciplines, including Shotokan karate, taekwondo, kung fu, and kyokushin. His dedication earned him 7 black belts in different martial arts, making him one of the most technically diverse fighters in cinema history. White's breakthrough came with his portrayal of Spawn, but it was his later work in films like Blood and Bone and Undisputed 2 that truly showcased his martial arts mastery. His fighting style emphasized power, precision, and technical excellence, combining the explosive kicks of Taekwondo with the devastating hand techniques of karate. Jet Li's story is equally impressive, beginning as a child prodigy in Wushu who won his first national championship at age 11. His film career launched with Shaolin Temple, establishing him as a legitimate martial arts phenomenon. Li's prime years included classics like Fist of Legend, Once Upon a Time in China series, and his Hollywood crossover successes in Lethal Weapon 4 and Romeo Must Die. His Wushu foundation provided him with incredible flexibility, speed, and the ability to execute techniques with balletic grace while maintaining devastating effectiveness. White's approach to combat reflects his diverse martial arts background, creating a hybrid style that's both practical and visually stunning. His Kyokushin karate training instilled in him the ability to generate tremendous power from close range, while his Taekwondo background provided him with some of the most spectacular high kicks ever captured on film. White's fighting philosophy emphasizes efficiency and adaptability, making him equally dangerous in close-quarters combat and at medium range. His physical advantages are significant: superior reach, substantial weight advantage, and raw power that could potentially end a fight with a single well-placed strike. White's conditioning has always been exceptional, combining martial arts training with serious strength and conditioning work that gives him both explosive power and endurance. His weakness might lie in his slightly slower hand speed compared to Li, and his larger frame could potentially be less mobile in extended exchanges. Jet Li's Wushu foundation created a fighter of extraordinary speed and technical precision. His ability to chain together complex combinations with seamless flow is unmatched in martial arts cinema. Li's fighting style emphasizes continuous motion, using his opponent's energy against them while maintaining constant pressure through rapid-fire techniques. His footwork is legendary, allowing him to create angles and openings that larger opponents might struggle to defend against. Lee's advantages include superior hand speed, incredible flexibility allowing for unexpected angles of attack, and a lower center of gravity that makes him extremely difficult to unbalance. His extensive competition background in Wushu gave him invaluable experience in high-pressure situations. However, his smaller stature could be problematic against White's power advantage, and his reliance on speed and technique might be challenged by White's longer reach. In analyzing this dream matchup, we must consider multiple scenarios and factors that would influence the outcome. The fighting environment would play a crucial role. An open space would favor Lee's mobility and footwork, while a confined area might benefit White's power and reach advantages. The opening exchanges would likely see Lee attempting to establish distance control while using his speed to probe White's defenses. Lee's strategy would probably involve hit-and-run tactics, using his superior hand speed to score points while avoiding White's power shots. He would likely target White's legs to reduce his mobility and look for opportunities to use White's forward momentum against him. White's approach would be more methodical, using his reach advantage to keep Lee at the end of his techniques while looking for opportunities to unleash his devastating power. His strategy would involve cutting off the ring, limiting Lee's mobility, and forcing exchanges where his size and strength advantages would be decisive. White's extensive sparring experience and competition background would serve him well in reading Lee's patterns and timing his counters. The middle rounds would likely see both fighters making adjustments. Lee might attempt to work inside White's reach, using his superior infighting skills and chain punching techniques. White would probably try to impose his physical will, using clinch work and close-range power shots to wear down his smaller opponent. Michael Jai White's primary strengths include his devastating power, superior reach, weight advantage, excellent conditioning, technical diversity from multiple martial arts backgrounds, and proven ability to adapt his fighting style to different opponents. His potential weaknesses might be slightly slower hand speed compared to Lee, potentially less mobility due to his larger frame, and possible vulnerability to fast, technical combinations if caught off guard. Jet Li's key strengths encompass his lightning-fast hand speed, exceptional footwork and mobility, technical precision from Wushu training, ability to chain complex combinations seamlessly, lower center of gravity making him hard to unbalance, and extensive competition experience. His potential weaknesses could include significant size and reach disadvantage, less raw power than White, potential vulnerability to White's devastating kicks, and possible difficulty handling White's physical strength in close quarters. After analyzing both fighters' tools, strengths, and weaknesses, I must declare that Michael Jai White would emerge victorious in this prime versus prime battle. While Jet Li's speed and technical brilliance would make this an incredibly close and exciting fight, several factors tip the scales in White's favor. The decisive elements include White's significant physical advantages in size, reach, and raw power that would be difficult for Lee to overcome despite his technical superiority. White's diverse martial arts background gives him answers for Lee's Wushu techniques, while his proven ability to adapt his fighting style would allow him to neutralize many of Lee's speed advantages. Additionally, White's exceptional conditioning and power would likely become more pronounced as the fight progressed. However, this would be an extraordinarily close battle that could realistically go either way on any given day. Lee's speed and precision could certainly create opportunities for victory, and his competition experience should not be underestimated. The margin of victory would be razor thin, making this one of the most compelling martial arts matchups ever conceived. Both fighters represent the absolute pinnacle of martial arts achievement. And regardless of the outcome, this battle celebrates the incredible dedication, skill, and artistry that both Michael Jai White and Jet Li brought to martial arts cinema during their respective primes.